The opposition coalition, the CUPP, after listening to the president's broadcast to the nation, came to the following conclusion: that the decision of the president to extend for another 14 days the lockdown of Abuja, Lagos, and Ogun without announcing a sustainable and far-reaching economic palliative that will help to alleviate the pains Nigerians are currently undergoing is very insensitive and a recipe for hunger-induced social unrest and violent crimes. We agree on the need for extension of the lockdown in view of the medical importance to help stop the spread of the disease, identify people already infected, isolate and treat them. But we do not support a 14 days extension that does not have an economic palliative that will help to cushion the effect on the suffering Nigerians that hunger is killing in their homes. We will all agree that the current palliative that is being dished out by the Minister for Humanitarian Affairs is a total failure. They are talking about 2.5 homes that they have reached. The impact is not being felt. So who have received the money? Now the president's only announcement this evening is that he has ordered that the minister include 1 million additional homes. Is this 1 million additional home for people to continue to embezzle the money? Because the money is not reaching the poor people who are suffering in different states across the country. What you have is a roadshow and a media extravaganza by the minister of going to one remote village and identifying 2 or 3 individuals and giving them money. Majority of Nigerians who are vulnerable, who don't have access to economic support, have not received this money. And that is why we say that it's very insensitive to extend the lockdown for another 14 days without announcing a robust economic palliative that will reach the people. As you already know, there is ongoing security breaches across all parts of the country, especially in Lagos and Ogun, where people out of hunger are taking the laws into their hand, are trying to rob people, and the security agencies have not been able to effectively deal with that. And more importantly also, the president did not address the issue of the corruption and bribery that is going on among the security agencies that are deployed on the highway. That is why you still see people are moving from Lagos. The man that was infected that went all the way to Kaduna, how could he have moved from Lagos all the way to Kaduna when there's a lockdown? It means that the security agencies are compromising the lockdown. We had expected the president to address that issue, and also the excessive use of force by the security agencies, and also issues of extortion they are currently carrying out. I want the president to disband whatever the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs is doing. Is a total charade, is a total failure. The money is not reaching to vulnerable people. It is nothing but a media and road show aimed at deceiving the people. We still insist that any money the president have at this trying moment should be channeled to the state, LUGA, and traditional rulers. If these monies are given to the LUGAs and then given to the communities, you announce that, let's say, out of the over 40,000 communities that we have in the country, that you are giving so amount of money. So the people can go to the homes of their traditional rulers under the supervision of the local government chairman and be able to assess this palliative. By so doing, you reach the people in the rural areas. But to have the minister jumping from one part of the country and conducting a road show in the name of palliative is very insensitive. And that is why we have serious reservation for the extension of the 14 days lockdown without announcing a sustainable, far-reaching and robust economic palliative that will help to cushion the effect of hunger which is currently growing across all parts of the country. We welcome the idea of signing the quarantine order, even though it's coming late. This is weeks and months after the coronavirus that is spreading, and now the president is bringing the quarantine order and is signing it, even though Nigerians have not seen it. It's better late than never. We welcome that particular idea, but it's very important that we state that the opposition does not support locking down people without giving them a sustainable palliative that will help to cushion the effect of hunger. The implication of not doing that is that people out of hunger will come out no matter how you try to lock them down. So the only way to go about this is to find a way to channel these monies to sources the people can be able to track and know whether this money was actually given. So if you say you are giving a particular local government 10 million naira or you're giving a particular community 5 million, you announce it, you publish it. Why is it that the president finds it difficult to do this? Why do you leave this money in the hands of a federal minister who cannot reach one third of poor people in the country.